This is my second time recording this intro because I did not have my mic on. Goalkeepers are injured, Manny's out for 6 to 8 weeks. Long is going to have to be our number one. Until then, we have our 2 league games today. Let's get to it. This is Average Gamer. My name is Duncan and welcome back to the Journeyman. Hello, welcome. So yeah, I got to here and I realised that I didn't actually have my mic on, so let's just quickly go back. Law's going to come in for the injured Mannion. Legend will replace Jamie Allen. I was going to replace him anyway, but Allen picked up a little knock, as you can see. James Scott will come in, replacing Junior Dixon. And Watson makes his way back onto the bench as he returns from injury. There's our starting lineup for today. Let's get to it. So we're away from home against Oxford today, and we're also taking on Salford in the next game midweek. Let's hope we can actually do something and get a couple of good results. 6 points out of 6 would be ideal. But yeah, let's see. Going into the January window, we know that Fitzwater's going to be leaving, and we also know then that that's going to free up some wages for us, especially within the FFP framework. So I think we might look at a goalkeeper at the moment, and I think I might look at a striker. There are two of the positions that I'm kind of almost 100% sold on. It may be a good idea to maybe look at a right wing, since both of them are on loan and they'll be leaving. Another option would be genuinely try to strengthen our midfield. But at the moment, I'm more leaning on goalkeeper and striker. We'll see. Scott's done well, but he's just not scoring often enough, which is a bit of an issue. And I've seen it, especially like in the last game against Charlton, where we created all the chances, we got our 2 goals, but the defending side of things, we maybe didn't do as well. So would our goalkeeper help that? I don't know. But still plenty of time before we worry about that. What I am concerned about right now is the fact that they are just passing this ball with complete ease through us all. I could not have complained if that went in there, because they just passed right through us. They're playing quite defensive. They're playing a target forward and a pressing forward, which is interesting. They're both more deep line strikers. They've just went 1-on-1 and he's hit that wide. But the target forward and the press forward, I don't think they're on attack, but even if they are, they're still more deep lying than, say, an advanced forward or maybe a poacher would be. So they may be dropping deep a little bit to complement the attack, especially if they're going to be playing with wing backs and 2 centre mids. That may be how they're trying to play. What they are doing, they're completely dominating possession on us. Not kinda, maybe not completely dominating, but they do have the majority of it so far. We're not really doing much. We seem really quite toothless in this first half. So, I'm not happy. Let's go with that and see what happens. So, Cole. Scott's not playing well. Kitching's played awful, which is a concern. Let's make a little triple change. Let's bring on Leon Andrews for his, pretty confident that's his debut. He is a no-nonsense centre-back on stop. Boop. Let's bring on Terry Rohart-Brown in that centre-mid attack role. And let's bring on Skenderaj as our striker and see if that makes a difference. 2 of the midfield, 2 players are keeping the same roles. It's just a like change. The only one isn't is a defender, and I'm not too concerned on that. And yeah, offside here, just, but that has got to be a warning to the lads that, you know, step it up just a bit. James isn't playing amazing either, so might bring on Burns. That's a good ball, good headed away from Andrews though. Can we win the second one? We do. Smalley just hit that. If you're going to do that, just blutter it out. Don't just hit it a random part of the park. Oh, they're just passing through us with so much ease. Good save by Long. I think I will bring on Burns, actually. Going to give it maybe another 5 minutes. Maybe 10, take up 70, and then I might bring on Watson for Woodward. Just see if he can maybe do something a little bit different for us. Because right now we are struggling. Yeah. Tommy Watson can come back on, make his return. Again, I'm not expecting much from him. He's just returned from injury, so... But we need to try something. We need to try something. List a man more from the lads. We have a throw-in with Payne. Who's he going to throw it to? Gets it to Watson. Back to Payne. Payne with straight foot. The back post to Smalley with the head. Not troubling the goalkeeper. Straight to him. Nice easy catch. Smalley. I think we've just... They've completely nullified us in this game. Where when they've attacked, their what I'm assuming style of play or game plan is worked, you know. Like I think we've just been completely nullified in this game. That should have been a goal for them, though. We got lucky there. I mean, you look at the stats, neither team's doing much, but it's not through us like stopping them. It's just their awful target. Fuck, you don't throw it straight to the guy in yellow. Here we go, this will be the goal. No, it's not. Like, we're struggling here, we just... If this is how we'd been playing for like most of the season, I would be worried that we can't score because we're not creating anything. Fucking hell. Offside again. This is a concern. We can't even pass the ball. We are just... It's as if they've gave up. We've got 4 minutes added time remaining. And I feel like we were just completely penned in. Like, go on, Skenderaj. You need to give it to somebody. We'll take the corner then, I guess. But there was a couple of times you could have played it someday. Good header by Negru, but straight the goalkeeper managed to hit it out for another corner. Burns with the corner this time. Back post. They've won it. Payne picks it up. Fires it in. We don't get it. Smalley tries to head it, but he just heads it over. That's probably going to be it for us, I imagine. That is one of the most nothingest and nothing games we've had, I think, in this whole series. Just nothing happened. Oxford were unlucky. They get 2 offside goals. I know the first one was tight. I didn't really check the second one. But awful. Just awful. Just proved people wrong and avoiding defeat. Were they the favourites? Sure, whatever, right? But I mean, we're still a point behind them. 3 points behind Stevenage with the game in hand. 4 points behind Stockport, but we played a game more than them. Join us in a moment where we will take on Salford in the second game of today's video. Welcome back. A couple of changes to the starting lineup. Ledson's picked up a knock. Excuse me. So Robinson will take his place. I have too many lone players on the bench. Negro starts with Diabates coming in. Who else came on? I've forgot already. Guinness Walker will replace Wayne Payne. And I think that is actually it. Charlie Isted will come on the bench with Robson going on the park. Negro will take his place. If I won't, Fitzwater will take his place on the bench since we can only have 5 lone people in a team. Leon Andrews is number 6. Yeah, let's go with that. As I said, we're not changing much just now. I'm hoping maybe it's just we came up against a good team in that issue because I'm not really sure how good their squad is. So we'll see how this goes. I like Cheek Diabate as a player, and I'm quite glad that we have him as an option to come in. He's just an out-and-out defender. He's not really somebody who I want on the ball, but he is a good centre-half. So I'm hoping his inclusion won't make much of a difference in terms of defending, but I know it might not be as good for us on the ball when we're trying to build up play. But then again, we're a wing play based side, so building up play from the back isn't that big a deal. I just like the fact that we do now start playing out from the back. I just feel it gives us a bit more option and it's less... I feel like we don't lose the balls often when we just kick it out to like the random kind of wing back area at times. So yeah. That's my theory on it all anyway. Whether or not I'm talking absolute nonsense or not is... I was going to say it's up for debate. It's probably not. I'm probably talking absolute shite, but you know, I don't mind. So yeah, Legends will out for a couple of days, so we're going to miss this game. We would be back in time for the next game, which I believe might be Leighton Orient. I think after this game, though, what we'll do is when we come back next week, we'll probably be a little bit ahead. I think, doing every couple of games, I think we'd be doing like 20 odd episodes a season, which isn't really ideal for you, for me, for anybody. So we'll see where we're going to come back after this game when we look at the schedule and see if there's any exciting looking games coming up that kind of catch the eye. I am recording, thank Christ. Okay, so my striker's intercepted the ball, but he's played the ball out to my winger, who cuts that back to where my striker should be, funnily enough. Okay, Scott now just loses it. It's as if something's just stopped clicking in this team. I'm not really sure what, though. That's maybe my concern. That's a good save by Long, actually. Done very well to get that shot on target, the opposition. Right. Good save. I get Long as keeper us in this again. Although I think that shot might have been wide, but he's doing his damnedest to make sure that we are not losing a goal yet. Right, good header away by Kitchen. Next, I'm going to go out and press that. Well done, James.
Right, you. Hello.
Okay. Coming up for 25 minutes into the game and nothing is happening again. Right, Woodward's won that ball though. Gets it to Cole. Smalley. Don't lose it. It's a good ball over the top. Scott. Cuts it back to Woodward. Red foot? Right foot, but it's a poor ball to James. I think I might consider dropping a number 10. That is a good finish by Malachi Boateng. I'm thinking I might drop her 10 and play with 2 strikers. But that is a good... Unfortunately for us, that's a good finish. Woodward can play up front, can't he? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just briefly try this. I'll probably regret it, but D-boy forward on attack. Woodward as an advance forward. James go wide. Play as that playmaker on the wing. Let's just see if this slight formation change can maybe get us creating more chances. Because we are a wing place. Maybe playing the playmaker in the middle isn't helping. I don't feel like James is getting involved much. And Woodward's crossing has been abysmal. And I'm going to cancel that because it's a goal. James Scott with his goal, and it's a good cross by Robinson, who's just come in as Ledson is injured. So McCarthy goes down the wing. He gets down to the corner flag, cuts it back to Robson. First time dinks ball. Scott is miles away from his marker and heads it into the corner. It's an out-swinging ball, kind of hard to do what he did and get the power on it, but he got it, and that is the main thing. It's now Salford 1, Exeter 1. We've not made that change in shape just yet. We probably will still. We'll probably do it second half. I'm just kind of reluctant to do so. Every time I see So, I just think of the boy that's centre half for Dortmund now, used to be at Bayern Munich. But we're playing out from the back, and we play it to the weakest player, but gets it to Robinson, gets it to Cole. It's a good attempt at a ball, just not enough power on it. But McCarthy picks that up. James Smalley does a really good way to take a touch, open his body out, gets himself out wide. Can he cross it? He can, but not the best ball. Straight onto the 6-yard line. Keeper's always going to come for that, I think. Right, good. Right, that's a poor touch by Smalley, but he still got it. Cuts that cross. Scott hits off defender. Cole can't capitalise on that mess. Well done, Kitchen. Well done, Kitchen. Markham. Was going to click to work on the ball into the box. I think that actually might work better for Smalley. Oh, it's a good save by Peacock. Farrell does well. He actually puts his head on the perfect place. He hits it down low and hard into the corner from there. Because if it hits the ground, it might bounce in as well. So you want to be doing that in that position, which he done. I think Diabati's going to be offside, is it not? Doesn't matter. It's a throw. Work. Small is looking a bit tired, which is understandable. He's done a lot of running and also played a game only a couple of days ago. Oh, fucking hell. And we have our next game soon. What was that? Malachi Boateng with his double. What actually happened here? Salmon to Boateng. To Salmon. Offered. He just takes a touch. Oh, Long is unsighted. But doesn't even seem like there's that much power on it. He's got to be doing better than that, I feel. But that's poor. That's really poor from us. Let's make some changes. I don't know why I said I'm happy, because I am personally not. But we're lying today. I'm a big fat liar. Let's bring on Skenderaj as our advance forward. James Scott will go down as a deep line playmaker. That's fine. No Hart Brown's going to come on in that centre mid attacking role, which we normally do. And I'm going to bring Fitzwater on for McCarthy. And we are going to make personnel changes. But that's about it. A little bit of change of what's going on here. And no playmaker. But let's see what goes on. Second half, depending on Smalley's fitness, we will have a playmaker coming on that right wing in Kempshaw. But right now, we're just going to focus on trying to get the ball down the wings and hoping our attacking centre mid will be the one that can maybe create if need be. But making those changes at half time, let's hope it works in our favour. Kitchen's not a great game either, but I don't know, I'm not too concerned. Fitzwater now to Long, Kitching to Smalley, Scott. I'm hoping Scott playing as a deep line forward, he'll kind of act as that number 10 for us. He will drop deep to collect the ball with a deep line forward. He will try and create chances for his strike partner and the wingers, as well as, since we've got one in the attack, try and create some chances just for himself. So we will hope that that is what goes on. What I feel like right now with us taking that number 10 out of the way is they're getting a lot more space in the middle, which I didn't expect. Yeah, I know that we lost like somebody from the middle of the park, but he's further up than the rest. And I don't know. Let's bring on Watson now for Woodward, and let's bring on Kempshall for Smalley. He'll play as an advanced playmaker attack. Watson's basically going to be a third striker, is that inside forward. Let's hope now we can do something and get ourselves back in the game. I'm also going to demand more. They have a corner. Good tackle by Fitzwater. Just don't mess it up to Robinson. Oh, it's Tries to play the ball to Watson. Watson just isn't even paying attention. The power's not on it. Goes to absolutely no one. Right, Watson now. Cuts that across with his left foot, but to nobody. Kitchen gives him all the space in the world for him to hit that shot. That was really poor defending from Kitchen. Right. Oh, come on. Right, Diabate, Guinness Walker. Tries to play it for Skendaraj. Kind of wins it. Rohart Brown, play it through. He holds it too long. Kempshell, though. Oh, you should have played that through to Scott when you had the chance. Decision making is killing us. Still get plenty of time. 15 minutes. Only one goal behind currently. Good tackle by Skendaraj. Break. Just break. Good. Plays it away to Watson. Plays it forward against Skendaraj. That's a good bit of play. Inside to Rohart Brown. Why are you hitting a shot from there, you tube? We did so well until that final little attack. Dia back to Fitzwater. Robinson to Scott. Great touch there by Scott, actually. Whips it across. Rohart Brown with the header. Way over. Way over. Right, can we do it now? Watson. Guinness Walker to Scott. Takes a touch. That's a good effort. Good save by Peacock Farrell. 5 minutes plus added time. Still to come. Guinness Walker with the in-swinging corner. Doesn't really get to anybody. Rob tries to head it, but don't know what happens at the highlight ended. We've now got an injury to Diabate, and I don't have a sub to make. Great! Right. Fitzwater. Rohart Brown. That's poor. That's so poor. Good tag by Fitzwater, but it still breaks to them. We're losing here, lads. We are losing here today. Let's say just another injury for us. Hopefully it's not a bad one for Diabate. Plays it right through this gap. They should have scored. They haven't, but it is a corner. Hit the ball in. Okay. Corner for us. Guinness Walker within swinger. Can he find the man in black? No. No, he can't. That is the end of the game. Seconds remaining. We drop points. So when I wanted 6, we're leaving with 1. Right. End of the day, it's not the worst result for us realistically, but it's disappointing. There's still plenty of the season left to go. After 13 games, we're now sitting 7th. It's fine, only a point or two between it all. Diabate is out for another 5 to 6 weeks. Skenja set for a pay increase. That's fine. We're now 5 without a win, which isn't fine. So where are we right now? We have a game on Saturday, then Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. A Dagenham Redbridge game is completely meaningless. Do you know what? Let's do maybe something a bit more stupid. Let's come back for the Huddersfield and the Notts County game in December. They're both home games. I will play through the rest of October and all of November. And let's see where we get to, because I think when we get to here, we'll know what we're looking for come January. Definitely. And we'll have a better idea of where we are in the league table. So I think that is what we are going to do. If you have enjoyed the video today, please do leave a thumbs up. It really does help the channel fight with YouTube's algorithm. And if you do think there's people out there that would enjoy the video, share it with them. Let's try and grow this tiny little community we have in YouTube. And let's get more people to see how bad I am at the game. And I will see you all on Monday. Take care. Bye for now.